video podcast. We're on the big screen. It's probably a small screen. Most people watch things on their phone.
I don't know where to look. I don't know where to look, and I'm making a lot of noise.
My eyes let me see everywhere.
Caleb's eyes are his sunglasses.
My eyes are my glasses.
Get your beer away from me.
And this is True Crime Thursdays, Horror Soup, episode 7, I think. I might be wrong. And this is Bree's episode. And open up your beer. We're drinking some beers today.
Oh, yeah, we got these cute little beers.
Oh, and I'm Caleb, for everyone that's never seen me before and my beautiful eyes.
I'm Caleb number 2.
Yeah, that's what we're going with today, and I'm fine with it. And we are drinking on some fancy little beers. I have the Lost Abbey Ex Cathedra. Let's see if I could, yeah. For all the video watchers, it's right in there. So this is our first video podcast as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, our first.
Well, me and Roland did one yesterday, but it was terrible, and I'd suggest no one watches it. So let's go ahead and pop this bitch open. Oh, and I also have a Chucky beer koozie that Bree and Migs got me for, what was it? Was it my birthday?
Your born day, yeah.
My born day. Well, cheers, brother. Holy shit.
What?
This was insane.
This is absolutely delicious.
All right, so this is a $17 beer. The one I got for Bree is a $12 beer. Hers has ghosts on it. Mine has like a priest dude, and I thought they were just the spookiest ones I found at the store. This is delicious. You should try this. Swap me.
Okay.
This is fucking good.
That one is really fucking good.
Holy shit, this is really good too. No, you didn't like it?
Oh, God, no. Absolutely not, no.
These are both delicious.
This one is really fucking good. It's got like it almost tastes like pickle juice.
I think yours is a 6-something%. Mine is like a 12.5.
It tastes like pure liquor.
Mine's a 12.5.
This tastes like wine, honestly.
That's really fucking good.
This tastes like beer wine.
And you know what? These bottles are really cool. I want to save these bottles and the corks. I really like the bottles.
This is really fucking good.
This? I don't know. I think this might have been worth the money. Would I buy it again? No, it's a $17 bottle, but I thought it was a good.
I don't think I'll buy it.
It was a good celebration, you know, our first video podcast, so hopefully this will be pretty fun.
I don't know where to look and I'm uncomfortable.
That's fine. Oh, this is rough, but it's good.
It tastes like coffee and liquor.
Wish it was colder. Yeah, it does. I don't know what it said on the bottle. It says barrel-aged quad ale with ginger and orange. Yeah, see, that's not what it tastes like.
This one's oak-aged.
Oak-aged?
Oak-aged. It's oak-aged.
What is the flavoring on it? Does it say?
It tastes weird. It's like fruity but sour.
Oak-aged wild ale. This one's really fucking good. Mm-hmm. It kind of tastes like the sour monkey I had earlier, but just tastier.
It's sour, yeah. It's weird.
I love sour beers. Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Got some good beers here today, you guys.
Bria, what are you covering today?
Today we are covering Charlie Brandt.
Okay.
Hey, he's a
Who's this guy? I don't really know.
He's a real son of a bitch.
I don't know anything about him, so This is all you. I have his picture pulled up right down here.
He's hideous.
If you're watching the video, you can see his picture right here. He doesn't look too good. But, yeah, let's, tell me what he did, because I don't know anything about this guy.
Okay.
Oh, wait, actually, before we start, I actually have a couple new Patreons, I think.
More? What the fuck?
Yeah, we have 2 more. So
you guys, why?
It's so, thank you guys so much. Like, It's really awesome. So I would like to thank Katie Chung in the turkey soup category.
Love turkey soup.
Good turkey soup is good stuff. It's really tasty stuff. And Katie Chung, I'm sure you're really tasty stuff too.
Pretty sure you are. This is Katie Chung.
And then we have Caitlin, no last name, in the horror soup tier. So you are horror soup. You embody it. You are it. Good.
Good job.
You are a $17 beer.
Thank you guys. Y'all the best.
I think that's pretty much all we have to say before we get going on this.
Okay.
You know, I'm actually really happy I wear these glasses because it's helping me from not being blinded by this light.
Yeah, it's a bright light.
Or, I mean, my eyes. Never mind. Move on.
Okay, so Carl, a.k.a. Charlie Brandt, which I thought Charlie was short for Charles, but whatever. He was born in Fort Wayne, Indiana on February 23rd, 1957.
What kind of name is Charlie? That's a dumb person's name.
Oh, well, yeah.
Moving on.
Okay. He had an older sister, Angie, and 2 younger sisters, ages 2 and 4. Growing up, Charlie's dad would have to move around a lot for work, and it's said that Charlie had a tough time adjusting to the constant changes of schools and stuff. The family was well known and liked by everybody, and all the children had a normal upbringing. Charlie would work as an engineer most of his life and made pretty good money and had a very seemingly normal life up until a very unfortunate series of events in 2004.
Was he like a good engineer or was he a crappy one?
No, yeah, he was like good at his job.
Okay.
It's like it was something an engineer, something stupid like that.
Why are they always good engineers?
I don't know.
Stop building stuff when you're scared.
I thought you spilt your beer right now. That terrified me.
No, I spilled my smoke.
So, on September 2nd of 2004, Charlie and his wife, Teresa, but everybody called her
Terry. Oh, this beer
Terry.
is harsh. I can't drink this.
I thought it was worth the $17, bud.
Oh, God. I changed my mind. The first sip was
This
really
is
good.
delicious.
That's awesome. I would buy that again. I can't. I changed my mind. I can't buy this again. It's really
This
good.
doesn't even really taste like beer.
Let me get another sip of that. That's
You
some
want
good stuff.
it? You can have it.
No, cheers.
I told you I wasn't drinking, but here I am.
Oh, it's so good. Continue.
I wish it was colder. So yeah, on September 2nd of 2004, Charlie and his wife Teresa, better known as Terry, had to evacuate their home in Florida due to Hurricane Ivan. I've never met the guy. I don't know what he was like. So. They were going up north.
Sounds like a real douchebag.
They were going up north to near Orlando to Terry's niece's house. Her name was Michelle. At this time, Terry and Charlie were married for like 20 years, and the 3 were pretty close, and they would like always hang out. So it was like, yeah, no shit, we're gonna go to fucking Michelle's house.
Okay, so Michelle's a pretty cool chick.
Yeah, it's Terry's niece. So
Okay.
on the night of September 13th,
Wait, who's Terry again?
Charlie's wife,
Okay.
and
That's a
Michelle is Terry's niece.
Oh yeah, I got that part.
Yeah, I don't like how they called her Terry, but whatever. You'll
Wait,
catch
what do you
on.
mean you don't like that? Like,
I don't like
'cause
that
that's her
nickname.
name?
I don't like the nickname Terry.
That's just a name for some people. Is that her nickname or is that her name?
It's her nickname. Her name is Teresa. I said this already.
Oh.
You're not listening.
No, I was listening. I went over that part. I lost the wife and the Terry thing.
All right. Well,
Got
try
everyone
and-
else.
Yeah. All right,
Continue.
there's a lot of names here. so- Okay. On the night of September 13th, Michelle's friend Lisa was supposed to come over and hang out, but like I guess like Michelle, Terry, and Charlie all got super fucking drunk, and Terry and Charlie started to argue. So Michelle was like, you know what? Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So and Michelle was also like known for like keeping in contact with her mother like every day. Like she would like her and her mother would talk like every day.
So they had a pretty close relationship.
So yeah. The first day her mom called Michelle. Did I say Michelle or Terry at first?
I think Michelle.
Okay, yeah.
I thought you said Michelle.
Michelle's mom, Mary Lou, tried calling her, but she wouldn't answer, and she was like, "Okay, whatever, no big deal. She'll call me back." Didn't call her back. 3 days passes, and she starts panicking and asks if Debbie, one of Michelle's other friends, could like go over and check on her. And I lost my spot.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Okay. So Debbie goes over. She pulls up to the house, and she's on the phone with Mary Lou to see all the cars are still parked in the driveway, which meant everybody was home. Now all of my friends. All of Michelle's friends had keys to like each other's houses. Like they were fucking close ass friends. So
I don't
yeah,
even have a key to your house.
I don't have a key to my house, so
Oh well, fair enough. Can you get me a key to your house?
not happening.
All right, moving on.
Okay, so after knocking for a cool minute, she decides she's gonna go in, but for some reason her key wasn't working. Like she was using the wrong key or whatever.
That's a
She's
bad
like-
key.
Yeah, she's kind of like freaking out at this point. So she's like walking around the house, like trying to look through the windows, knocking on them, calling for Michelle and shit. Until she walks around and like looks into the little like garage window things.
Okay.
And she sees Charlie hanging from the rafters.
Oh.
From bed sheets from the rafters. Yeah. Uh-huh. She immediately called police. What they found in the house disturbed all of them. It was said that some officers even ran out of the house to throw up.
Okay,
When
what
they
they say?
when they walked inside, they found Terry slumped over on the couch with 7 stab wounds to the chest. They walked further into the house into Michelle's bedroom, only to find something much, much worse. So, little warning there.
What kind
They
of warning?
found Michelle's body on the bed with 1 fatal stab wound to the chest, but that's not all. She had been decapitated and disemboweled. Her intestines were in the trash can. Also, her heart and organs were removed, and her head was left along the side of her.
You know, how do you even know where all that stuff is? What'd you say? He was an engineer?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah,
How do you
I'll
even?
get to that.
How do you even know how to take all this stuff out?
Yeah.
You have something about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they said that all of Michelle's Victoria's Secret underwear were like thrown all over her fucking room and shit. And it's crazy because Michelle always had like later people would say that like Michelle felt uncomfortable by him. Like he like gave her the pet name Victoria's Secret.
That's
Which
really
is
fucking
weird.
gross.
And like I guess Charlie would talk about her at work all the fucking time. Like he was like obsessed with her. This is his wife's niece too.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yep. That's what I said. So the community started panicking and like wondering who could do this, but it's very obviously a murder-suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this didn't make any sense to anybody because Charlie was such a normal dude. Like, what the fuck? Like even a cop like seeing him walking at 2 a.m. would just be like, oh, you know, not doing anything because he's so normal. Like he never did anything. Okay. So
he was the one hanging from the rafters.
yeah, he hung himself.
So he was the first thing that she saw when she walked in?
Yeah, so she didn't see Michelle's body. When the cops got there, they came out and they asked, because at that time, both of Michelle's friends, Lisa and Debbie, were there, like, because they were worried about her. And the cop came out and he was like, hey, can you describe Michelle to us? And they described her and they were like, yeah, that it was her in there.
Oh, that's
yeah,
fucked.
and one of the friends had to be the one to call the dad, too. It's awful. Yep.
So what else happened?
They came to the conclusion, they meaning like the police, that because of the nature of the murder and how precise and clean everything was, that this wasn't his first rodeo. They were struggling to find a reason behind this. They pulled his records and everything, but squeaky fucking clean. Not even a thumb, not fingerprints, like fucking just nothing, dude.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. People just avoid getting fucking caught by the law. I've done some dumb shit without getting fucking caught by the law.
Yeah, but like usually when, not all the time. I was going to say, like, usually when you're a murderer, you have, like, some type of, like...
Sometimes some people are just better at keeping it hidden.
Yeah. Okay. So when they called Charlie's sister, Angie, in for questioning, she stopped them before they could even, like, say anything. She said, I have to tell something to you people. She went on to tell them that on January 3rd, 1971, in Fort Wayne, Indiana, around 9 or 10 p.m., and at this time, Charlie was 13 and she was 15.
Okay.
Yeah. She was upstairs getting ready for bed, reading a book, and her mom, who was 8 months pregnant at the time, was taking a bath. Her dad was standing over the sink shaving. The next thing she heard was her father screaming, Charlie, no, don't, Charlie, stop. Then she goes on to say that she heard really loud popping noises, and before she could even go see what happened, Charlie was in her doorway. He had something in his hand, but she couldn't really tell what it was. Like, she had no fucking idea what was happening, dude. Like, you're not just chilling one night and then all of a sudden your fucking brother decides to kill your parents. But yeah, Charlie then pulled a gun up in front of her and he, like, pulled the trigger, but it clicked. So it was, like, out of bullets or it jammed, but
so
she didn't care.
No, but you said she heard pops, so he already...
She heard pops, but in the interrogation video, which you can find on YouTube...
Is this the one that I have pulled up right here?
Yeah. She says that she had no idea what was happening. She said that she assumed it was firecrackers, not that was, like, reasonable, but, like, gunshots, really? Like, I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
Can we pull this recording up?
Probably. It's on YouTube.
No, yeah, I have it right here. Like, do you want to listen to it, or?
If you want to play it, you can play it. It's like it's like 4 minutes long, I think.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and let's pull this up real quick and then play it.
This beer is delicious.
It's pretty tasty. I'll give you that, brother. I'm just fixing this thing for the audio recording real quick. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, because I had it on I had it on the wrong thing. I set it over here so it's not playing out of the computer. What am I looking for? Stereo. Okay. Good now.
Go.
I haven't told this story. I can't remember when.
This is Investigator Rob Hemmert with the Seminole County Sheriff's Office. The person being interviewed is Angela, and the last name is Brandt. That's all right.
Okay, I won't cry.
All right.
It was January 3rd, 1971.
Charlie was 13?
Yes.
And Angela, you were how old? 15. Tell me again what took place and what was going on.
9:10 p.m.
Okay.
We had just gotten a color TV.
Right.
So we were all sitting around watching the FBI, you know, Efren Zimbalist Jr. and all that.
Okay.
FBI was over. We went upstairs. I went and got in bed to read my book like I always did before I went to sleep.
Okay.
My mom ran a bath and read Time magazine. My dad was shaving.
Okay. So you're in your bed reading, and what happens next?
I heard loud noises, which I perceived to be firecrackers.
Okay.
For the simple reason, not that that makes any sense.
That's all right.
But, I mean, you know,
Sure.
whatever loud noise is there.
Popping.
Yeah, just a really loud noise. And I just, like I said, I just thought it was firecrackers. So I started pulling the covers back to see why on earth, you know, there was all this noise going on. But then I heard my father yell, Charlie, don't, or Charlie, stop. And my mom was just screaming, and the last thing I ever heard my mom say was, Angela, call the police.
So what happens after that?
So, as I said, I was removing the covers from my bed and getting out of the bed, and all this took place in split seconds.
Okay.
I mean, this has got to be less than a minute, I would think, okay?
Right.
And I get up, and as I'm getting up, he comes into my room.
Charlie.
Okay. Brandishing a gun. I didn't even realize what it really was. I mean, until he aimed it at me, and he pulled the trigger.
Okay. So you hear it click.
I was going to say, I could hear it click.
Okay.
And I guess when he realized the gun didn't have any more bullets, that must be what he threw it on the floor. And as I said, I was lucid enough to kick it under the bed. I didn't know if it had any bullets in it or not. I don't even know what was going on.
Right.
And then a physical altercation ensued. I think he struck me. I do. I think because I had blood and just bruises, and I fought back. This is the only physical altercation I've ever been in my entire life. Okay? And I guess I won because I'm here to tell about it. I don't know.
Right.
And my brain, I remember I was only 15. My brain was trying to assimilate what was going on, and I was trying to get away from him at the same time. He was very strong. The next thing I know that I can remember is I was laying flat on my back. My bed was right here.
On the bed?
On the floor.
Okay.
Probably he knocked me to the floor. I don't know.
Okay.
And he was sitting on me, and he was strangling me.
Okay.
Okay. I was drifting in and out. I don't think that I got him off of me physically.
All right.
The way I remember it is, I saw the weird look on his face, the madness, the glazed over look.
Okay.
I saw it disappear. He just looked more like himself, and he said, what am I doing? Or what have I done? And I remember perfectly saying, I don't know, but I think you shot Dad. Because I heard my dad yelling, Charlie, don't do that, or Charlie, stop. And he said, oh, I did, or whatever. I said, I don't know, but get off of me so we can figure it out, okay? And he did. He got off of me. My next step, I was trying to get out of the house. He goes, so you're not going to leave me, are you? Of course I said no.
Sorry.
No, I would run out the door. And I did. As soon as I thought he was far enough away, I ran. Have you ever seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah.
I saw it once in my life. I could never watch it again. You know the girl screaming?
Yeah.
The way she ran screaming? That was me. I was just a little girl. I was running through the snow in my bloody nightgown, torn, just screaming. I got to the first house right across the street. I didn't knock on the door. I turned the knob, and it was locked. And then I ran to the next house, and by the time I got to the next house, my brother had apparently come down the steps. He was outside. And all my life, I've heard him screaming after me, Angie, you promised you wouldn't leave me. You promised you wouldn't leave me. But I did.
That is fucking rough.
Yeah.
That's really fucking bad.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. Like when she said the Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing, that's
what when she was saying
terrible.
it, the amount of emotion that was in her voice, it's like already what I had pictured. Like,
that is
yeah.
fucking terrifying, honestly.
Yeah, so I guess like instead of her like going and finding another neighbor, Charlie was on the porch and he knocked on like another neighbor's door and a young girl answered and Charlie said, "I shot my parents." Charlie's dad had been shot in the back and his mother suffered 5 gunshot wounds. His mother was 8 months pregnant at this time.
Holy shit.
Yep. And so police arrived and Charlie's dad needed life-saving procedures. He ended up living, but sadly his mother and her unborn child did not make it. Charlie was sent to be evaluated 3 separate times. They never found like anything wrong with him. Like he was evaluated 3 separate times and they were just like, no, he was just a 13-year-old boy that snapped for whatever reason. And also he was too young to be charged in the state of Indiana at this time, which makes me fucking hate the 70s all of a sudden. And he was sent to a psychiatric hospital instead of prison and only stayed there a year. His father actually fought for him to be released, which I don't fucking get.
He only went there for a year?
He only went there for a year.
And
at 13, I'm sorry, I know you're a kid, but you know right from wrong at that age, dude. Like, you know not to kill your fucking parents at that age.
Oh, well, yeah, you should know that at most ages, honestly.
Yeah.
If you're sane.
Yeah, but I don't fucking get it, because, like, not only, like, your son killed your wife and her unborn baby. Like, you know he's dangerous. You're going to bring him back around your other children.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And 2, he needs to get the fucking help that he needs.
He needs to get help, and, like, he cannot be around those other children because he might fucking kill them.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not right. You can't bring him around anyone.
So, following his release, Charlie's dad moved the entire family out to Florida, and they had some grandparents out there, and so, like, I just assumed that he moved them out there because he needed help with the 4 kids. And within a year of being out there, the father remarried and moved the family back to Indiana, except this time without Charlie. Charlie was left in Florida to stay with his grandparents. It was never said why Charlie stayed out, but I can take a pretty good guess and say that it was probably because his sister Angie didn't feel safe around him anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And this whole time, like, obviously the town knew, but Angie and her dad, they never fucking told anybody, dude. They didn't say shit to anybody about him fucking killing his mom. And trying to kill his dad.
And they knew, like, 100%, right?
Angie and the dad, yeah. The dad was shot, and Angie was there. She was the one that ran out of the house.
So they were just all just trying to protect him. It was just like...
Yeah, so the police just got all this information from Angie, and they're like, holy shit, dude. So knowing what happened in 71 and the nature of the crime in 2004, police wondered how many more victims were there. The only ones who knew about what happened in 71 were Charlie's dad and his sister Angela and his best friend Jim, who was in a relationship with Angie at one point. After their breakup, Jim and Charlie, like, they would hang out because, like, they got close after the breakup. Like, Charlie met Jim through Angie.
That's him when he was young on the screen. Very terribly. But
very butthole-eyesy.
Yeah, I was trying to get a better one and accidentally pulled up a Dr. Phil video, so I'm doing great at this so far for the first time. Doing my best.
You're doing great. So, yeah, Jim met Charlie through Angie. And then when they broke up, like, they would just go fishing, they would fucking drink and get all fucked up. And, yeah. Jim would later go on to say that Charlie had told him that the best revenge was cutting someone's heart out and eating it.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah. You're not listening, are you?
No, I am listening. Repeat that again?
Okay. Charlie told Jim that the best revenge was cutting somebody's heart out and eating it.
You can't say things like that.
You can't say things like that, and it's his sister. He's talking about his fucking sister here, dude.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, and Jim fucking knew about his past, but for some reason didn't think twice about this, because as far as he knew, Charlie hadn't done anything wrong for years. So this was like 2000, whatever. It was after the 71 incident.
Okay.
Yeah. Another red flag popped up years later when one day Terry, Charlie's wife, came home to find Charlie in the fish gutting room covered in blood. She told Jim about this, and she was thinking about calling the police. Jim tried to calm her down. Yeah, listen.
What do you mean thinking about?
Jim tried to calm her down by saying, well, that's what a fish gutting room is for. And she went on to say yes, but there was no fish.
Yeah, of course it isn't a fish. He's insane.
She goes on to say that there was a girl found murdered not too far from them, that her body was mutilated and that she thinks it was him and she doesn't know what to do. Jim is trying to defend his best friend by explaining like, hey, you know, if you go through with this, your marriage is over. And
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry, but if there's like that much evidence, like fuck a marriage, dude, I'm out.
No, it's fine. The marriage is already over.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's uncomfortable. Okay, go on. Continue.
Wow. This is very short. Did I
Wow.
skip something?
Oh, it's your notes.
Wow, these are very short. I'm like done.
Okay, we'll continue.
Okay. Okay, so
I'm not you.
nobody knows for sure if Terry knew about what happened in the 70s, but before Charlie proposed to Terry, Jim told him like, "Dude, you need to tell her what happened or I will." Charlie said he would, but who knows? Police were sure that he had killed before. They opened up some of Florida's cold cases searching for similar incidents. There is no official list of victims, but they were looking at up to 26.
For this guy?
Yep.
Who were the other people, though?
Hold on.
Okay.
The earliest victim that may be linked to Charlie was 12-year-old Carol Sullivan, who was abducted from a school bus stop on September 20th, 1978. Her skull was found in a bucket, so police presumed she was decapitated and murdered. Charlie was 20 years old and lived in the same county at the time, but that's like all that would link them together. Next, in 1988, a woman named Lisa Sanders was beaten, stabbed, and dragged from her car. It's said that her body was left in a field, and vultures are what drew police to the scene.
Jesus.
Her heart was also removed, but it's unclear of whether it was from the vultures or not. Then we have Sherry.
Well, you said he removed someone else's heart too, though, right?
That's his like MO, like he removes the hearts.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Sherry Parashow. In July of '89, was found partially clothed underneath a bridge near Charlie's home, and by near I mean 1,000 feet away.
Oh, so that was him.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Yeah.
Like
her
100.
throat was slashed and her head nearly severed. Her body had been extremely mutilated once again, and her heart was removed. Charlie Brandt matched a police sketch of a man seen crossing the highway near where her body was found. So police successfully closed the case on May 6, 2006.
So he was charged for this one.
He hung himself.
But like, well, okay, I guess not charged. That's the wrong word.
Because they
they
didn't find all this out until after the 2004 murders.
Well, I mean, you said it closed. I don't know why I said charged, but they pretty much
that one was
they ruled out that that was him.
because
Okay.
you can look up pictures of the police sketch too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it looks exactly like him, dude.
What do you want me to look up?
Charlie Brandt police sketch. Yeah, so, and then we have Darlene Toller in 1995. Her body was found wrapped in plastic. She had been decapitated and her heart was missing as well. She was found near a highway in Miami that Charlie used frequently. It's said that he kept a log of his mileage use or something, and there was 100 miles unaccounted for. 100 miles is about the distance between where Charlie lived and Miami. So all of these were most likely him. And there's probably more because, like I said, they were looking at up to 26.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was probably doing this like 3 times a month, dude.
That's insane that he wasn't caught for any of it. And
Yeah.
they don't have there's not like too much information on it or what?
No, he's dead. Like what can they do?
Well, I mean, you could still uncover certain stuff. I was just wondering if they had anything.
Yeah. No, that's the last I read about it. It hurts to know that this coward took his own life before any justice could be served or questions answered. This case really fucking makes me wonder if people are born killers or is there something else that the Brandt family is hiding.
Wow.
Like,
this sounds like some weird Texas Chainsaw shit. Like,
it
even
does,
what you
dude.
said, like there was another part you said toward the end. I already forgot what it was and I didn't bring it up, but this
was really short. I fucking read through this really fast.
You know, it was the family like defending him and whatnot. I was like, that's just weird. Like,
I forgot. Okay, so like after the 2004 murders of Terry and Michelle, they went and they checked his house. And they found like weird ass shit, dude. Like they found like books on like human anatomy. He had like all these fucking weird like autopsy books and all this shit. And on the back of his door, he had a poster of a woman's anatomy.
Oh shit.
But like one half was like muscle tissue, like muscular shit, and then the other half was like bones, but it was like a woman. Like it was like real life.
So what about the organs? Because you said we were gonna get to that. Is that how he knew?
Yeah,
like,
the organs were like never. Yeah, that's how we knew.
Okay.
Where all of them were, and the organs were, as far as I know, weren't found. So he might be a cannibal.
Okay.
He might have been a fucking cannibal because...
Is there anything that you found to back that at all?
No, but he had said to Jim...
Are there discussions about it or anything?
Yeah. He had said to Jim, the best revenge is cutting someone's heart out and eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he might have been serious about that.
He might have been fucking serious about that. And I don't put it past him. I just think it's fucking crazy that, you never really know a person, dude.
Oh, no, not at all.
She was married to Charlie for fucking 20 years. 20 fucking years, dude.
And so where is he now? Is he still alive?
No. Definitely not. He's dead.
Well, that's fortunate.
As fuck. I guess that's a win, but I mean...
Was this a picture of him? Because I pulled this up.
That's not him.
No? Okay, because I pulled that up and I pulled some other stuff up, so I was like, oh, is it like him? I don't know. How old was he when he killed himself?
Well, he was born in 1957, and then it was 2004, so...
Okay.
47? Wait a minute.
No.
Yeah, 47. 2004, 57.
Yes.
47, yeah. I win. I win in math.
You got the maths. But that's him right here, right?
Yeah, that's
the one
him.
I showed earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not going to pull it up again.
And then that's Angela.
Who's this guy then?
I have no idea.
Okay, so
he's the path worshiper, though.
That's
Whisperer.
just a bad picture.
I can't see anything.
Maybe I should see what this guy is. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of that, right?
Yeah, that was a really short episode.
Oh, that was fine. No, that was fine. That was a good case. I've never heard of this guy before, so I mean, it's pretty interesting. And where?
Yeah, he just
where was he based again?
He was born in Indiana, but most of the murders happened in the Florida Keys, like the really fucking south part of Florida.
Man, it always happens in Florida.
It's always Florida, man.
Florida's some shit.
Florida's on some shit. We just need to recruit the entire state of Florida for World War III, and we'll be good.
This might be a different guy, because it looks like there's conversations with him.
Why are you looking up another Charlie Brandt?
Wait, no. There's a picture of him right here.
Huh.
Yeah, so I think that might have been him.
That was not him, though.
Oh, there's a picture of him at the top. I'm just going to show everyone, for everyone that's here on the video one. So there's this picture of him right here, this old one. It says, I don't know, maybe it's not him, but it says him. This is him here. Or no, that's not him. That's an ad, I think. This is him. I don't know. Well, this isn't my case, so I'm not doing more research on that. That's
yeah, I mean,
you.
That's about it.
We could up that later on Instagram or something if we find out more about it.
It just sucks that he killed himself.
Well, it's good too, because
it's good that he's not here anymore. But all those other 26 cases they were looking at,
there's
might have been
questions.
Solved. Yeah,
that sucks.
That's what I'm saying.
He might not have spoke though, and then he might have just been an asshole and just been alive, wasting time anyway. So
it's just and the fact that he killed his mother with fucking 7 shots, dude.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And everybody said that this guy was a fucking mama's boy. And he had a fucking great upbringing, and he had a great mother, and all this fucking shit.
Newsflash, guys, don't like your mom.
Yeah, it's bad news.
Leads to bad things. You have a pretty cool mom.
Yeah, my mom's great.
Well,
you've all met her.
You've all met her. That's true. So is that about the end of this episode, Brie?
That's the end.
That's the end. Okay, well, this was our first video podcast. We're going to put out another one on Monday, too.
Oh, Jesus
Maybe I'll put it on, Sunday or something. I don't know. We're going to record it, right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, before anything, tell a friend. If you're watching this on YouTube and you've never seen us before, we're on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, iHeartRadio, fucking Burberry, whatever that is. Pretty much everything. Everything you can find a podcast on if you want to listen to just the audio. If you rate and review us on iTunes, send us a screenshot of the review, send an email over to horrorsoup@yahoo.com and title it review or stickers, and I will send you a bunch of stickers. I should have probably had some in front of me to
stickers
show them, but I don't have them. Oh wait, you know what?
Caleb's doing something.
These ones, I'll send you some of those two because I don't have the bottom one anymore. But yeah, stickers.
Stickers.
And if you want to donate to us, you can find us at patreon.com/horrorsoup. We have a bunch of bonus episodes and a bunch of shit we do there. We are also on Instagram at Horrorsoup Podcast. We're on Facebook at Horrorsoup Podcast. I'm at Letterboxd at Horrorsoup Caleb. Bree is at Horrorsoup Bree. You can find my other podcast at Floor Popcorn, Next Level Opinions. There's also a video podcast for that. Don't want to watch it.
I'm going to go watch it.
It's not good. 50 minutes of absolutely nothing.
50 minutes.
We had a topic
I'm
and
not
then it went off.
watching that.
Yeah, you should have maybe watched like a minute and then give up. There's a couple key moments that we're never going to do again, but that's about it. But anyway, thank you for listening.
Oh, God, I almost drank your beer.
If you're here, thank you for watching. I can't drink that beer. I've concluded that it's not good. I've concluded I would spend $10 on your beer again. Will not spend $17 on this one. Thank
Solid.
you for listening.